today we are making one of my go-to recipes for spicy black bean burgers. And the main things you will need are 2 cans of black beans, corn, 1 red bell pepper, 1 jalapeno, a few garlic cloves, and a sweet onion. Or I guess any onion you prefer. Alright guys, so now I have most of the veggies prepped. I'm going to start by sauteing the onion in a pan with some garlic. I like to get that going first because I feel like it takes a little bit longer than the others. So yeah, I'm going to get that in a pan, and then once those start to get translucent, I'll add in the peppers. One tip about the spiciness, I would say if you don't want it to be too spicy, to take out most of the jalapeno seeds because that's where most of the heat comes from. But if you do like them spicy, then just go ahead and keep those in. That's how I like it, but my sister complains that it's too spicy when I leave those in. So it's up to your preference. Alright, so now I'm just going to make some oat flour with some quick oats that I have. I'm just going to put that on my NutriBullet until it's fine. Alright, and just like that, we've got some nice fine oat flour to go in with our burger mix. While I was waiting for the veggies to saute, I just cut up some golden potato wedges. So I'm just going to put these in the oven at 400 degrees, and that should just take about 40 minutes, and they should be ready by the time we're cooking our burgers. Now that the veggies are sauteing, I'm just going to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning into the mix. Just sprinkle a nice layer, and then just let it soak up the seasoning. We'll let those cook for a little bit longer, and then we'll add in the corn so the corn can heat up. Alright, so with the first can of beans, I put them in the bowl, and I'm using this potato masher to mash them up, and as you can see, when you try and do this with one hand, problems can occur. But it's fine. So once we get these beans smooth, we'll move on and add the second can. The corn is now sauteing, and then we're about to add our veggie mixture to the bowl with the beans and get these burgers going. Alright guys, so now I have the smashed beans in the bowl as well as a can of regular beans. So I'm just going to add in our veggie mixture, and it seems like a lot, but once we get it mixed together, it's really not, and it goes together really well. But yes, so now we're going to also add our oat flour. And as you can see here, I tend to make messes. I promise when I'm not filming, I do this fine. Alright, so I find that the best way to mix this together is using my hands. So I couldn't film that part, but as you can see here, once you kind of knead it and you mix it around as much as you can and get all the ingredients together, it turns into this kind of uniform situation. I don't know what to call it. This isn't a cooking show, people. I don't have all the terminology. But yes, once you get it like this, you should be able to start making patties, and however big you want your hamburgers will depend how much of a handful you take. And so you just knead it and flatten it out until it's in hamburger shape. Alright, so I greased the skillet with a little bit of Smart Balance vegan butter, and I also put a little on top of each patty, just kind of make them nice and rich and help them cook on both sides, kind of get that golden brown crisp texture. And so I usually cook them about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. You just kind of gotta wing it and just kind of test by the way it looks. Once it gets to the color that you like and it darkens a bit, you'll know that it's ready and heated on both sides. But yeah. Alright, so here's our finished product. The potato wedges are done. I toasted my buns in the oven, and then I just topped it with some avocado, and I'm also going to add some ketchup. But yeah.